Power levels increasing all around you, Shen. Stay alert.
Yes, it goes without saying that you are walking into a trap, Lily. Please try not to damage yourself too much.
He's so considerate.
Think we've got a problem.
Yes, that would be that trap I referenced earlier.
Hello and welcome to the Field Commander's Guide to the Resistance. I'm Guava and I.
It's the same video, Guava.
Oh, but aren't you editing these?
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna like...
Oh, okay. I saw my opportunity, I'm going for it.
Okay, fine.
Ooh, nicely done. Yeah, these turrets are, much more of a threat here. A lot more health here.
Well, yeah, more health. They're gonna just be able to survive 2 hits, 3 if I'm really unlucky. I mean, it's 3 armor, 5 health, so they're only 2 more health than the robots. I guess it just pushes the one-shotting threshold beyond, or pushes the threshold up. Also, we can't hit for shit today, so that's gonna be a thing.
Well, does it have height advantage, I guess?
That doesn't affect my probability to hit it, that just gives it 20 more to hit me.
Okay, sounds good.
There's not a whole lot of good places I can actually get cover and line of sight on that turret and still take a shot, so I'm gonna have to like settle for 2 of the 3.
Well, from what I remember, there's just these 2 turrets and then you move forward to the next area.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not too much of a danger here.
Well, it's really not. I would have liked to have gotten some better shots on this one. I think the shotguns are gonna be a little far out. The turrets, though, have terrible aim. Like, the regular Advent turrets have pretty poor aim to begin with, and these ones, I think, have even worse aim. Actually, yeah, I know they have worse aim. I've hacked them before and shot with them. They suck.
Roger that.
Yeah, but they can shoot twice per turn, right?
When under hacked control, yes.
Oh, that didn't feel good.
God damn it.
Well, you have enough medkits, I guess.
I do, but...
Getting a much stronger read on the source of your father's transmission, Lily. Almost as if he wants us to find it.
Another keen observation. How is it possible humanity lost the war?
Shut up, you sarcastic dick.
Isn't there some sort of mute button on this thing?
I love sarcastic AIs. They're great.
That's right, I think this lobster had taken a hit earlier for 2, I think. Yeah, and I just left him. Yeah, that's right, he took the Phantom 2 damage that I had no idea where it came from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess it's okay to heal him. Like, I really don't like using medkits when they're at, like 5 of 7 HP or something like that. But at 2 of HP, yeah, like a stiff breeze kills him. We need to patch him up.
Definitely. Oh, I'm thinking about, what was that box's name in Interstellar?
On your order.
That AI.
Interstellar?
That guy wasn't good. Yeah, you ever saw that movie?
Don't think so.
There's like this walking box that's some AI and it has kind of sarcastic sense of humor. I literally, if you saw the movie, you'd understand walking box, but...
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a box that walks. I got it,
Yeah.
Boxes are perfectly bipedal mobile objects in my everyday life.
Let's do this.
You'd understand if you saw the movie.
Okay.
It's a good movie while you're watching it, and then you stop and think about it, and it's like, wow, this movie sucks. But that's just my opinion.
Not like your other favorites, which just plain suck, like the core.
The core is still great.
Back in.
I'm gonna make you watch it.
Creation. Father had one other breakthrough. A prototype unlike anything the world had ever known. A body meant to be paired with an equally adept mind. My own.
Trust me, if that were Dad's true intention, it would have happened by now.
Perhaps today is that day.
God damn, Julian, we're trying to have a conversation here. Like, Jade Star, you made me watch The Room. I'm gonna make you watch The Core.
I mean...
That's what's gonna happen.
I guess that's fair.
On the move. Ready to go.
You've now reached the point of the video where we stop caring.
Oh.
Let's just talk about whatever now.
There's a few turns. There's no more enemies until I trigger the next cutscene.
Yeah, we're kind of waiting for that point. I got some stuff to say about that. I have opinions.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yet activating the device has proven difficult, even for me. Of all organics, you possess the key to unlocking the true potential of his design, Lily. You alone can activate the prototype. You alone can free me.
Why the hell would we want to do that?
Don't let your allies dissuade you, Lily. There's no reason for your life to end here. Activate the device and you can still go home. I am not Advent. Save your world. It matters not to me.
I really do like the story of this. I'm always kind of a sucker for AI stories who wants to be, putting the body in, be real and all that with that.
Right.
Like the Talos Principle was good.
That wasn't quite the same thing, but
Well,
yeah.
it was a similar sort of deal. I recently saw a movie, Ex Machina, kind of about this AIs and
That's
stuff.
affirmative.
That movie was okay, I guess.
I think I saw the previews for that. I know what that one was about.
Do the thing. Get the thing.
Hold on.
For 20 long years, I have been a prisoner, left alone to my own machinations. The physical form once promised me dangled before my eyes, lifeless, despite my best efforts.
So this is it. What that thing has been ranting about.
You've come this far. All you have to do is link my systems for the transfer. There is no need for further conflict.
Shen, tell me you're not actually listening to this thing.
This was definitely Dad's design.
Identity, Shen, Lily, awaiting impression.
No! Impossible! This cannot be what Father wanted!
Something tells me this is exactly what he wanted.
Identity confirmed. Initiating boost protocol.
It's really him.
Lily, if you are seeing this message, it means that you have successfully activated the Spark prototype. It also means that in all likelihood, I am no longer with you. It was always among my greatest fears that I would leave you alone in this world.
You didn't.
I had hoped this day would never come. But since the loss of the commander, the XCOM project has suffered. Our latest reports indicate we cannot hold space much longer. To that end, I have accelerated the development of the Spark robotic prototype. I believe that someday this machine will prove pivotal to humanity's survival. Though the unit is not ready for manufacturing, this prototype has been coded for one specific task. It will protect you, perhaps better than I ever could. For of all I have seen and accomplished in this life, Lily, there is one thing I know for sure. You are my greatest gift to this world.
Shen, it's flooding the outer chambers with some kind of gas.
An extremely powerful and very painful gas. I've seen this particular variety reduce berserkers to tears before death. On several occasions, the prototype would still be mine.
Imminent threat detected. Activating clean room protocols. Please remain inside for your protection.
You heard him. Get in that room.
We don't know what a berserker is.
That is actually interesting, yeah, that they bring that up. Mentioned berserkers before somebody who might be new to the game would actually see a berserker.
But no, that's still good. It makes sense. He would know, like Julian would know what a berserker is.
Julian would, absolutely, but
Yeah.
a new player might not.
Poor new player who doesn't know what a berserker is yet, but is doing this mission.
Detecting secondary life support systems nearby. This gas presents no hazard to my systems. Attempting to neutralize threat.
Starting to like this thing already.
I wouldn't get used to its company. I fully intend on walking out of here in that body.
So that was a pretty cool, touching story there with Shen.
Yeah, I really like Shen's speech.
In contrast to someone else we could mention. We'll get to.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, looking forward to that hour-long video.
Oh boy.
But now I love this part. There's poison gas everywhere. We have this awesome robot friend. We got turrets and shit everywhere.
This is really nice set piece,
We
yeah.
have one less turret.
Whoop, hey, damn it, Lobster, get out of the camera. Yeah, this is nice. You gotta go run the robot through the terrible, toxic, gas-filled room to the back panel. And all of your soldiers have to stay inside the room they're in, or else they get poisoned. And it's bad. Very bad. Don't do that. Stay inside the room.
Now, when you called for, like, soldier applications, did anybody want to be a Spark?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I think there should be one Spark permanently on the roster.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think Sparks are really good units.
Yes. By the way, I also threw those applications out because I explicitly said don't try to save classes. That's not happening.
Okay, well. Well, that's some of them.
It's like one or two people are like, oh, I want to be the Psy guy. I'm like, no, you don't get that privilege. Who do you think you are? Random
Okay,
internet
I mean,
email.
fair enough, yeah. But if someone says, maybe I could be a robot, sure, why not? Because I really like robots. I know some people in the main XCOM thread kind of found them underwhelming.
Right.
They have some issues, but I think overall they're a worthy addition to a roster.
Yeah, absolutely. They're great. Now, I know we're both on the same mind about what the first Spark is going to be. We were trying to take some ideas about the next ones. And I was really sad when I realized we couldn't rename the little bit. Like, the little volleyball that floats around your Spark is called bit. Otherwise, I would have named a Spark...
Sometimes
Oh, never mind.
what things would have been like had X.
Oh, you're repeating lines,
So
Julian.
miserably in defending
God
against
damn it.
aliens.
You're interrupting me with repetition.
Who knows what
Shut
I
up.
might become.
He's got a sense of humor and a sense of spite. He's the perfect AI.
Oh, man.
If only Father were able to complete his vision and merge me with the spark. Imagine all that could have accomplished. Now this perversion mocks his memory.
Damn, Julian, you sure think a lot of yourself there, buddy. So as I was going to say before I was interrupted by him again, was that I would really wish we could name the Spark and the Bit independently, because otherwise we would have had Jade Bot and Guava Bot, or Guava Bit.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. That is not going to be the case, though, so I'll have to figure out what we do if we build a second Spark.
So right now the Bit can only fire one rocket.
It can get upgraded,
Trajectory
yeah.
indicates armor deflection.
But you've got another skill on your Spark, Overdrive,
Yes.
which gives you an extra turn
Action.
when you use it. An extra action. Watching your screen and this video, I have a problem with you. You should be using Overdrive all the goddamn time. You don't seem to be using it all the goddamn time.
I usually don't need to be using it all the goddamn time.
You should be using it all the goddamn time. It's a really good skill with only one downside, which is fixed by the very first upgrade. And fortunately, the very first upgrade for a Spark is paired against literally the worst skill in the game.
Or alternatively, one of the best skills for a
No.
Spark.
Bulwark is the worst skill in the entire game.
Gonna disagree.
No. The entire game, even the ones that only activate when you hunker down. Those skills, better than Bulwark.
No, I gotta disagree. I get a lot of mileage out of Bulwark.
That was the projected outcome in nearly 40% of my simulations.
Hold on, Julian. We gotta yell at each other about
Yeah,
Bulwark.
okay. So the first upgrades for Spark. There's one that, if you use Overdrive, every time you shoot there's a small penalty. So if you want to shoot 3 times, the second and third shots have penalties. The first skill gets rid of
Controls
those.
have been restored. Ventilation
Or
systems,
you can add a point of armor to your
100%.
spark
The room is
and
now
make it
safe.
mobile high cover for your soldiers to hide behind.
We've got everything
And
we need
the
here.
enemies!
Let's go.
The
Yeah.
elevators near the atmospheric control console provide direct access to the roof.
But if the enemies take cover behind the spark, you just punch them or shoot them.
But
It's
they still get high cover from your own unit as you're shooting them. That is such bullshit.
So step away from them and shoot them, or punch them.
Sometimes you want to go in for that point-blank shot or punch, and then it's like, what the fuck? Why does the enemy have high cover? Oh, I took bulwark. Why did I do that? I'm such an idiot.
You know, I'm just gonna say that you're bad at handling your bulwark then.
Possible miscalculation.
Or you could take the skill that removes the aim penalty on overdrive shots. Because the problem a lot of people have with sparks is that there's not really a good way to upgrade their aim, and this skill, to get rid of the overdrive penalty, is one of the few ways to do that.
Let's move
That doesn't make them aim any better, it just cuts a penalty when
That's
you
so
overdrive
to
it.
make your aim better, you move them overdrive like one move right point blank to the enemy, so you can get 2 point blank shots. Why would you want to give it high cover and have a penalty, another penalty on top of that to your shots? Bulwark is just the worst skill in the game.
Man, you're gonna be super
The
disappointed
worst.
when
Oh please!
when my spark level's up and the first thing I take is gonna be bulwark.
Okay, listen, people watching this video, if you're still here, you're a champion for still being here. Don't take Bulwark, please. Listen to your friend Guava. He knows what he's talking about. Bulwark is so bad. Maybe if they patch it so that you don't give high cover to
Guava,
enemies,
you know how you're talking about bulwark right now?
it's the worst skill.
This is
yeah?
how I feel about you and pistols on sharpshooters.
I have evidence to back these up, though.
I have evidence to back up bulwark.
Bulwark is shit.
Your overdrive penalty reduction thing is shit.
You move your robot, to point blank shot. He's like, yes, I could take a shot from where I am. It's 80%, or I could move right point blank. Get that point blank shot. It's 100, and you move up, and the shot to hit is like 40% now. You're like, what the fuck? What the high cover? Oh, Bulwark!
Or Guava, you can remember that you take bulwark and just move one fucking space away.
No, but that's not point blank. That's not as fun.
Hey, look, a hack Shen can't fuck up.
Unlike skill choices for your spark.
Yeah, you just take bulwark. Just stay on the left side.
God damn it, no. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
You know, I might just have to take bulwark on both sparks just to really piss you off.
Don't take Bulwark.
I'm going to. I'm telling you right now.
Also, use overdrive more often.
No, I don't
That's what
need
it's there
to.
for. It's there to be used.
Position confirmed.
This is why people hate mechs.
No, they're great, and especially with the extra armor, you can just leave them out there, be like, oh, shoot at my mech, it has all this armor and HP, and it keeps my other soft organic people from being shot.
You can use overdrive, you can move them point blank, you get 2 good shots off, everything's dead, wait for overdrive to recharge.
You know what you can do to close distance and get a point blank shot off and still have bulwark? It's called a punch.
Chang's just gonna keep throwing units.
We're gonna have to get to this point, but yeah, there's a skill that gives them punches.
You continue to impress
fuck.
me, Brad. No wonder it only took you 2 decades to find your precious commander.
The punch skill, it's the boosh, it's kind of underwhelming a bit. I have to say. I mean, it's a good enough skill, but it just the physical actual punch is a little underwhelming.
Well, hold on a sec. For good actual skills right here, capacitor discharge is actually a kernel level
Holy
support
shit,
skill.
is that a good skill? Yeah.
Yes.
Here I come.
And Shen gets it on a cooldown timer instead of limited uses. You only get 1 of those normally.
And it absolutely wrecks electronic enemies, or robotic enemies. But it even does enough damage so that if it's like there's an advent soldier in there as well, it'll die.
Yeah.
So that's such a good skill.
I mean, it sucks that it's only 1 use, but it's a good skill.
It's for when you need to bring in some nuke to take out something, it's a good 1 per mission skill. But since Shen has it constantly,
Yeah.
On the
use it a
move.
bunch.
It has a very long cooldown timer, but it doesn't really matter here. She's got so much at her disposal between Haywire Combat Protocol and capacitor discharge.
Target eliminated.
She could basically be throwing the rover at somebody every turn.
I missed in my rant. Did they say we're supposed to be evacuating yet?
Yes.
Because I did this, first time I played this, I just sat in that room
Got it covered.
and tried to see if they would stop spawning turrets.
Advancing.
Because you see all the places they could spawn. I'm like, what happens if I just shoot all of them?
Right.
Then they start dropping robots on you. So.
Yeah. There is no point in this mission, I think, once we reveal the factory and Julian's talks for the first time, where we ever don't have a continuous wave of enemies upon us.
Yeah, actually.
It's killing time.
This part isn't so bad. I mean, the turrets are going to keep popping up. But again, it's 2 at a time. They're kind of crap. We have now Shen and a Spark and 6 people to deal with these things. We have to advance across the floor, but it's really not that hard. The turrets aren't going to slow us that much.
I kind of touched on it, but the Spark's aim isn't... Fuck you, Julian! Jesus!
Return the Spark unit to me and we can destroy them together. This is what your father intended.
Julian. The Spark's aim isn't as good as you'd want it to be, but the weapon does a little bit more damage to compensate. So if you can kind of work around that, you
Tired of
can,
waiting around.
you know, take good shots. You can do more damage with Sparks.
Right.
So another reason that they're pretty good.
Yeah, it's that because their aim's kind of terrible, you can just put Bulwark on them and have them draw fire away from your soldiers who have good aim.
But it does raise the question, why does the Spark need to survive this mission? I mean, technically it doesn't.
That's a good point.
Like, if Lily dies, I assume it's, you know, game over. But what happens if the Spark dies? Does the mission just end?
I guess it's game over, retry the mission. I guess the Spark needs to survive because we're going to take it home with us and we're going to figure out how to build our own Sparks later.
Target down.
I mean, yeah, you'd lose that, but XCOM would still progress.
True. I mean, I don't think it would be a game over. I think it would just be like a
You're
mission
out.
restart if Spark died. I don't know.
Restart 50 minutes into the mission. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, thanks for that, Jake. Have you used overdrive yet?
No.
Enemy armor
What the fuck?
intact.
I don't need to. I don't want him going anywhere. I want him
all
by
the
the
time.
elevators.
All the time, man.
He needs to stay by the elevators.
That's what Sparks are there for. You can take more shots.
They're there to be high cover, high armor distractions.
He's not high cover right now, and he shouldn't be ever.
Got it.
Are there any turrets left yet this turn? No, I think we're good. So Lily can cross the entire floor in like one turn. And then this dumb turret's just sitting in the corner by itself.
Skymax, I love it.
I love the camera shot. Yeah, it's good.
That is, yeah.
They are absolutely useless. Oh, god damn it, those turrets.
I don't know if I've ever heard that sound before. That was cool.
Your resolve is admirable. Yet I am able to recycle and repair these units with 93.06% efficiency. Can the same be said of your soldiers?
Hate to say it, but he's right. You need to get the hell out of there.
I don't linger on it, but you can see the soldier or turret stats when I'm taking fire. They have 50 aim and do 3 to 4 damage. That is pathetic. That is worse than a rookie, actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess they did kind of intend for you to do this with just regular weapons.
They might have.
Moving
They
as ordered.
really might have wanted you to be here with just ballistics at the start of the game. But this would be kind of rough.
Real rough at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Hostile threat destroyed.
It could
Critical
still be
ammo
interesting with
levels.
just magnetics.
Yeah, if you're not confident, I would definitely say wait until you have magnetics and predator armor.
Target neutralized.
I don't know about the armor, but
Yeah, I mean the weapons are gonna do better or be more important for this than the armor. But shit can go wrong here. It's not necessary, but like I said, if you're doing this your first time or you're not confident that you want to be able to handle like a 90-minute
Moving out.
marathon fight against robots, having the armor helps. You put a med kit on Shen, you put predator armor on everybody. You have enough HP and medkits to make sure everybody gets through the game.
Finally.
Right now, like, Hulk Hogan has 5 HP. That could go away in a hurry with one bad crit.
It certainly gets a lot easier at this point if you're using your spark effectively as well, since it can likely one-shot the mechs. Possibly more than one if you use overdrive, like you should.
If it uses overdrive, it can't. Oh, I think I was wigging out because I misclicked. Shen was supposed to be in cover, but it doesn't really matter. Spark's gun only does 4 to 6. I think it's as good as a ballistic machine gun. It could one-shot a mech, but I think that's a 33% chance. It's got to roll full damage.
Well, your turret's no longer hacked. I was just about to ask. Boy, that sure been hacked for quite a long time. Wonder when that's going away.
Yeah. Hey, Shen made a shot.
Didn't kill it, but...
Hey, she hit. She hit. That's good.
Yeah.
You have survived significantly longer than my earlier estimations. If I didn't have a near endless supply of units at my disposal, I might actually start to worry.
What phantom mystical skill is this? What are you doing? What happened here?
You're going to be probably bad at this. I only used it so that firing wouldn't end its turn.
No life signs detected. Ammunition resupply requested.
Oh, well, okay, at least we get to see
Proceeding
the
to
incredible Spark evac sequence.
One of the other benefits, because obviously Guava's been going on about how much you can shoot with it, is that it makes firing your gun not end your turn, which is all I used it for.
Realize this entire facility is at my disposal.
Apparently not the elevator system.
No, we don't get to see the Spark evac sequence.
No.
We will. It's awesome.
Tired of waiting around.
Did you ever get that achievement for doing a mission with nothing but sparks?
No, God, no, I never even built that many sparks.
Or is it nothing? Or maybe it's just 3 or more?
I think it's 3 or more. I don't think I've ever actually had 3 sparks active on my roster at a time.
Well, yeah, my first game I did 1 spark with all the skills down the right side of the tree, which is the ones I think you should use, and then 1 spark all the left side of the tree, which was terrible.
Target neutralized.
I honestly can't remember. I think I mix and match, but I'm just gonna say left side because bulwark.
No. Bulwark's on the left side. It's god-awful.
Oh, it's the best. Your mech can end up
I will
having
fight
so
you.
much. Your mech can end up having so much armor.
It's killing time.
At least this time we get 2 elevators, so we can get out of here quicker.
I'm ready.
And the enemy is going to be dropping 2 at a time, just like before. So we can.
I don't know if you're supposed to have been killing all of these turrets by now.
What?
Like, should you have been... maybe the intention of this mission was that you'd be retreating through all these turrets instead of having to kill all of them first and then have to deal with just the mechs.
I got nothing.
Well, they start popping up before you can even start crossing the mech bay. Like,
But
there's
your sparks over there already, I guess. I don't know.
They got me flamed.
Look at this ballsy mech right here.
That mech is gonna get
At one
fucked.
time, I considered leveling this tower, just to see if anyone would notice. I wonder if you would notice today.
Oh, don't get all emo on us, Julian.
I'll try not to break this one.
Let's hope for another, like, 6% roll on her hack.
Yeah, 8%. I think we can do it this time. I feel confident.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we
Good
got
job.
it. Yeah.
Man, my CFL game still has not started.
Good.
Over an hour.
Maybe you should be, watching the LP that I asked. God damn it, I hate you.
Never. Maybe you should use overdrive more. And take the skill that fixes its aim.
It doesn't fix its aim, it just gets rid of the negatives.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, that mech down there is, like, oddly up against the platform, so I actually have a hard time seeing him and shooting him where he is.
I thought I was above such things, but I believe you are actually starting to piss me off. The sensation is quite pleasing. Thank you. You will all still die, however, of course.
God, that voice actor just knocks it out of the park. He's so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I wonder how the other language Julians are. They're just as good.
Alright, I gotta deal with this, and, oh, I can't see him from here.
Can you slash him?
I can, but there's a small chance that it slash won't kill, because it could do only 5.
I was hoping you would slash him from literally where you were standing. That's what I was hoping you were going for.
That would have been cool.
Target eliminated.
Now I feel bad. Like, I've got this mech that I hacked, and next turn I'm just running to the elevators. It's like, oh, I don't really get to do anything with him.
Yes, you do. You know, I know exactly what you're going to do with him.
They're moving to flank me!
You're terrible at foreshadowing. Do the thing, Jade.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
I
Get your
assure you
achievement.
that the gas was a far more pleasant alternative than what I have planned for you now.
You got it, Commander.
It's got a little nuke symbol on the skill.
It's like, yeah, what's that? Oh, yes.
Yeah, do it, yeah.
Now, here's what I was surprised by. I really didn't think this was going to work, because this was the first time I'd done that. That doesn't seem to take an action from it,
Free skill.
which is amazing. Oh, wait, what happened to those things we were going to explode? They're around there somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It uses up an action when it's under AI control. And then, kind of like the slash, you just move forward and explode. I thought I was going to explode where I was standing, but whatever.
No, it's not. Yeah, I forgot it wasn't spherical.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you still move. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't kill anything, but that was still fun.
That was underwhelming.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
You're
go for
running
more
out
beer.
of places to go, Lily. It's a long way down from the top. Run if you wish, but you're not leaving this tower alive.
And you send her last. Good job.